I mean, even in the first 45, Toronto FC was unable to score. They were held at bay, not from a lack of trying, of course. They did play quite well, but hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of The Corner Flag. You are here with your favorite host, Dashane. And as you can see from the title, we are going to America once again, where we just witnessed Toronto FC playing against St Laurent. Or well, I guess we should say we're going to Canada this time around, because it is, of course, the Canadian Cup. And yeah, interesting game, guys. Interesting game. I think it started like 1 a.m. in the morning, but as you know, yeah, I'm always there and I'm always here to give you the news of what happened. And we are following Cassius Mailula in this match, of course, where he did start the game, thankfully, right? It does seem like that's going to be where he's going to get majority of his minutes also in the cup games as well. And Toronto FC, of course, coming up victorious up against St Laurent 3-0. But the scoreline is not a reflection of the game. I think St Laurent played very, very well. I mean, even in the first 45, Toronto FC was unable to score. They were held at bay, not from a lack of trying, of course. They did play quite well, they kept pushing. But St Laurent was just too solid, and they were unable to get the goal. And the first goal, of course, coming from the second half, right in around the 50th minute or so. Cassius Mailula making a brilliant run into the box, receives the ball, holds off two players to give the ball to Longstaff, who doesn't miss and just slots that into the top corner. And yeah, Cassius is doing well, bro. I mean, last week he got a goal and a second assist, and today again he gets an assist as well. Although I would say his game was a bit shaky. His game was a bit shaky, I'm going to be honest. I do love Cassius as much as the next guy, but his game was a little bit shaky. I think it was a little bit too eager, you know what I mean? Especially in the first half, he was just following the ball everywhere, so sometimes he was a little bit out of position. And he was tracking back a little bit too deep to get the ball sometimes. So it's like, yo, man, you shouldn't forget that you're a left winger, because sometimes you'd find him in the middle of the park, you'd find him, Cassius Batomdi, positioning was a little bit of a problem. And sometimes his passes also, they're a little bit wayward, didn't go where they were supposed to go. But that was in the beginning. I think it was just the anxiety and just the eagerness to play. He was just a little bit too eager, wanted the ball everywhere. And once his teammates started trusting him a little bit with the ball and he got more comfortable, his performance definitely did improve. He gave a few defense splitting passes and key passes into, for his teammates to score. Unfortunately, they were unable to. And like I said, he provided the assist as well. So once he got comfortable, started playing really, 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 really well. So we are proud of him, and hopefully his next goal also comes up soon. And he also had a shot in the first half, curled it to the far post. Unfortunately, didn't score, but it was a beautiful, beautiful shot as well. So I think it's just more so the more time he gets, the more comfortable he gets, the more we're going to see all of the great qualities from our dear Cassius. And yeah, man, it was a brilliant night, of course, as well. For the second goal, who was it? I believe it was Benedeschi, if I'm not mistaken. Free kick. He just sees an opportunity, and then it's a goal. They wanted to dispute that, but I don't think there's any dispute in that, to be honest. The keeper should have just been more aware in that situation. And for the third goal, DeAndre Kerr, of course, also doing the business. Very, very good goal from him. A little bit controversial, because the St Laurent players are looking for a handball appeal, just before that in the box, and then in minutes after or seconds after, literally, DeAndre Kerr puts the ball into the back of the net. So I think that was even a little bit harder for the St Laurent fans and players to take, because literally you're just crying for a handball, and now you score against us. Come on, bro, So yeah, it was a really tough game for them. But as far as them being League One opposition, I think they played really, really well. I mean, I heard this team has only been around for about 2 years or so, so I think performance-wise, they're doing really, really well. They're doing really, really well. I mean, even if they got promoted to, the next league, I do think they might, do quite well in that league. They played very, very well. So I think that's something that they should be proud of. It is going to be a tough league to come over, of course, when they do visit Toronto FC next week for the second leg. But we'll see how that goes. and we will be here for that as well, you know. So we'll see how all of that goes as well. But yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please do let us know in the comments. Let us know what you thought of the match, any players you thought played exceptionally well, or you know, just were really impressive to you. All in all, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the video as well. We are on the road to 500, so thank you all for supporting, man. I definitely do see the growth is going up. But until I see you again next time, I'll see you again in the next episode of The Corner Flag.